mondiale, questo è...
So look, the World Championship and the Lombardia are two different races. Today it was a wonderful victory, one more victory, great and wonderful, and we're living and we enjoy the moment.
Oggi godiamo di questa vittoria.
È stato più facile vincere oggi o vincere l'anno?
Facile non è
Look, Lombardia is never easy, especially with this weather, 140 kilometers. I did feel well and I kicked off at the right moment, but there is always some lack of confidence, especially with 10 Ks to go, the stress, but it was a great race, a great victory.
No, come ho detto, no? Io sempre sono uno che mi piace guardare avanti.
Well, the last week, well, I'm a kind of guy that likes to look forward. It's not easy. The World Championship is always a World Championship, but thanks to the friends, my family. But I'm a kind of guy who looks forward, so we really did our best, and we got two kinds of prizes, because there's also the Pro Tour for Lombardia, and this is really important for us.
A noi ci fa tanto.
Joaquim, congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you forget after this victory the Worlds? Can he forget after this victory the World Championships?
Dopo questa vittoria puoi dimenticare il mondiale?
No, ho detto di no. Il mondiale come ho detto, quello no.
No, as I said, you can't forget the World Championship because of its importance, but it's very important that I could recover so well and I was able to think about the future, that is today about the present, and this victory will help me to think about the future, that is 2014, and I'll be able to show that this is my level.
Per tornare a dimostrare che questo è il nostro livello.
Congratulations, Joaquim. This was a 1-to-1 fight with Mr. Valverde. Did you talk last week with him about what happened at Firenze?
Quest'oggi hai combattuto contro una persona, Valverde. Tu hai parlato con lui per quello che è successo a Firenze?
No, abbiamo parlato tutto al mondiale.
Well, he already clarified everything at the World Championship. He did explain that the way he saw his race and felt it. We had different thoughts about it, but I respect what he said. He said he wasn't 100% there, and everyone has his own point of view. I respect that.
Lo stava al 100%.
Pulito, tu rispetti quello che ha detto Valverde, ma gli credi?
Io lo rispetto, non lo comparto. Ognuno, come ho detto.
Okay, you said you respect, do you believe him? Look, I respect him, I don't share what his thought. I said everyone has their own thoughts, and you see, cycling is a very hard sport, and I had a feeling, he saw one race, I saw a different race. It's not useful to regret anything, and
secondo basta, era la mia posizione, non posso pensare a un'altra cosa.
Ugo, seconda.
At a certain moment you had 10 seconds in the descent. Did you thought about on the week before, because you had also 10 seconds?
A un certo punto avevi 10 secondi in discesa. Hai pensato alla settimana precedente, dove anche lui a un certo punto aveva 10 secondi?
Ho pensato chiaramente, pensavo che magari mi prendevano.
Well, you see, of course I thought about it, and I thought they might catch me, but at some point my radio fell, and only at the last 2 kilometers I could hear from my sport director that things were done. With those corners you couldn't see more than 100 meters. I also want to thank some motorbikes who told me a few information at that point.
Joaquín, esta semana has estado aquí y eso quizá te ha permitido aislarte un poco, pero lo comentábamos antes, en España ha habido, pues bueno, o sea, casi hasta se han formado dos bandos, ¿no? El de Madrid y el del Barça, el de Joaquín y el de Valverde. ¿Cómo lo has llevado tú eso, el ver que había críticas por un lado, demasiadas alabanzas por otro, casi hasta hooligans de un sitio de otro? ¿Cómo se lleva?
Ognuno è libero di pensare, soprattutto alla fine tipo.
Well, you see, everyone is free to think their own thoughts, but in a way it's also fun with us, because it's a way to talk about cycling. I would prefer to talk about Lombardia, and still talking about the World Championship is taking away the focus on that, but I'm happy because we're talking about cycling, fights and tactics, and I'm sorry to say that, but it was a great week.
Mi dispiace dirlo, per una bella settimana anche.
Enzo?
La prima sul Lombardia, è stato difficile andare a riprendere
Vogler pensava che arrivava perché ogni tanto lui fa
Well, of course, when Vogler had 3 minutes gap, well, we really thought, since he's known to do this kind of number, so to speak, but I must say the team was exceptional. We had the highest number of riders in front that really set the tempo of chasing a bunch to catch Thomas, because he can be very dangerous alone, and in fact we managed to catch him at the very last up stretch. Of course, we knew that if we had races at the World Championship, things would have been different, but we couldn't have it, so that's it.
Joaquim, how do you look back at this season?
E come guardi la stagione passata?
La guardo, sono stato un po' sfortunato, questo non devo dire.
Well, I don't know, last season, probably we were not as lucky as last year, because except of the Vuelta and Giro, we won 11-12 races. Vuelta a Catalunya we got second, at the Classic Amstel I risked again, and I crashed at the Flash, I was second. The tour was okay, but then I crashed, so there was always something preventing me to be 100%. Okay, we didn't win as much as last year, but we had some great victories, especially in terms of Pro Tour. That shows how constant and regular we were.
Alla fine non abbiamo vinto tanto come l'anno scorso.
Avevi preparato lo scatto oggi in quel punto della salita o è venuto spontaneo?
No, sapevo che se volevo vincere dovevo partire lì. È una cosa molto dura.
Were you prepared to accelerate on the ascent? Yeah, look, if I wanted to win, I had to kick off then. It was a very hard race in October, 240 kilometers with bad weather, and I even think we did a faster time than last year, so I knew I had to kick off then, and I did.
Hai detto che sarà il prossimo Giro d'Italia. E che cosa rappresenta a questo punto della tua carriera per te questo Giro?
Il Giro è una cosa bellissima, secondo me la più bella di tutti e tre.
So, what does the Giro represent for you? Well, I would say the most beautiful races of the 3 Grand Tour. It's a perfect moment in the season, usually after the classics for me. I feel well, and last year I was really motivated and did my best. I think I can do it well. This week I also felt strong support from the Italian fans. I think they need some reward from us.
Sono tantissimi messaggi che mi hanno inviato, tantissimi tifosi.
Scegli l'ultima domanda.
Okay, two quick questions. One is, do you prefer in the future to win a Grand Tour or the World Championship? And the second question is, are you worried that maybe Froome, if he recovers, will go to Beijing and take the points to win the World Tour?
Dunque, 2 domande: preferiresti vincere ancora un Grand Tour oppure il mondiale? E poi temi che Froome ora si riprenda, vada al Giro di Pechino e acquisisca punti e quindi vinca il Pro Tour?
Mi piacerebbe vincere il World Tour con la maglia da campione del mondo, quello sarebbe.
Well, of course, I wish I could win the World Tour with wearing the World Championship. As to Froome, I've heard that he's in some difficulty and he may not go to Beijing. I hope we will see, and I can't do anything. If he does and gets some points, okay, that's how it will be.
Non va. Dopo bisogna vedere se anche va e prende dei punti.
Grego, l'ultima.
Joaquim, che tipo di gara è Lombardia? Com'è diverso dalla mondialità dalla primavera? Puoi descrivere un po'?
Qui la fatica magari si sente di più perché è fine stazione.
Well, the Lombardia, certainly you feel more fatigued because it's the end of the season. You need really to keep clear-minded, and some riders stop after the Vuelta or after the World Championship. But as I said, it's very rewarding if you win. It's a monument in Italy, and I don't like rain, but if I win under the rain, it's just double reward.
Bene, grazie a tutti, complimenti.